Hey, how's it going, everybody? So on today's recorded discussion, we're going to go ahead and speak about the war testimonies of the Holocaust. So, to answer the first question, describe the most damning evidence extracted from Rudolf Hoes's deposition about his role at the Auschwitz death camp in Poland. How does this evidence compare with the leader's drawings? I would say that this supports the leader's drawings and the roles that was carried out by Hoes. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah. So pretty much, he was the witness or the one who can testify to O'Leary's drawings because it seems like he had first-hand knowledge or first-hand basis regarding the wrongdoings and everything that was going on at Auschwitz. You know what I mean? We do see him talk about in his deposition where there was about, give me one moment, I'm sorry. There was about, 40,000, about 500,000 Jews who were exterminated at these camps in Auschwitz and stuff like that. And he was, I guess, making accommodations to everything, like his new camp that was, his new camp that was commanded over there in Auschwitz in Germany, I'm sorry. Let me just pull up this reading. So there was many camps like Belzec, Treblinka, and Wolzek. And with those camps, there was new implementations being put into play, such as the concentration camp having a bigger gas chamber as opposed to the gas chamber at another camp that only held about 200 people in their gas chamber. And new accommodations that they were making as well was that initially these people knew that they were going to be gassed in the chamber. So now what they started doing at his new camp was, I guess, telling these Jewish people who were essentially weeded out because they weren't fit for labored work, as well as children who were just automatically filtered out because of their youth, so them being unable to work. So leading me to my second question, what was, in your opinion, what could have driven seemingly rational people like Hoes and other Nazis who were in charge of these camps to carry out a sophisticated human extermination program and normalize it without thinking there was anything wrong with it? I guess, in my opinion, this seemingly seemed rational at the time to these people because of the fact that they didn't have, they didn't have the proper, knowledge and stuff like that, if you will, to know that this is wrongdoing and this is wrong to be exterminated from their certain concentration camps. So in my opinion, I would say that this is why it was normalized, because of the general conception that many of these people who were getting thrown into these concentration camps in Auschwitz were unaware of, that this is inhumanely cruel and that this shouldn't have happened to many Hungarian people as well as Jewish people. And there was a bad thing that could have happened to all these people. And unfortunately, it took place and it happened back in our time. But, leading me into my next question, prior to entering the war and while it went on, there were the American First crowd who subjected intervening against Germany, arguing that the war was a European conflict and none of our concern. Given how Nazi racial policies evolved into the crimes of the Holocaust and the likelihood of it happening again, what would be your position about this American First isolationist policy in the future? So,